Do you feel a huge pressure now before releasing the new album?
Will, do you feel pressure releasing this album?
Yeah, I have night terrors. I wake up screaming. It's the pressure. I'm turning into a diamond. I think.
It's a fucking nightmare on the tour bus. You just hear this squealing in the night, and it's generally Will, just slowly compressing into the shiny, shiny state we've always wanted him to be.
No, I think. Do you want me to hold that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think there's a bit more pressure. I think there's a lot of pressure coming externally, like people who we work with at our record label and our management, etc. Now probably think we should do quite well. We're trying to ignore that and act as if it's all just the same as it was before. I mean, we made an album that we all really like, and we're really proud of. So hopefully, you know, if people want to buy it, good. If they don't, less good, but not the end of the world. You know, we'll find something else to do if it all goes wrong.
I saw the cover, and I think it's very interesting because you don't really know what's going to happen to the people on the cover. What was the idea behind it?
Well, the cover was kind of a happy accident because, actually, no, officially we just. What's the story? Yeah, we officially we just licensed these images online, but the idea was to kind of. I think what we love about the image, which was definitely not commissioned by us, was that it's kind of it's just like a moment. It's sort of like it's these two people like. For me, it's about kind of friendship in the context of the wider world and this man-made city, and it sort of is kind of a visual metaphor for what the whole album's about, which is, I guess, it's about human relationships being great in a world that's often quite and quite weird. So yeah, I don't know, and I think it's we just wanted it to be an image that was, you know, provocative. We want people to kind of write their own stories into it, and yeah.
What do you think are some things that should be changed about the world nowadays? Because
Ooh, that's a big question.
Yeah.
Give me some examples so we know kind of like what we're dealing with.
like I don't know. I was thinking about the Brexit situation lately. Yeah.
We're very sad about Brexit.
Yeah. What do you think? What consequences will it have on musicians in particular?
I mean, it's obviously a much bigger problem than that. For us, you know, I think one of the things that we've always taken for granted is the ease of travel, the ability to kind of, you know, not have to have visas to go and work in different European countries, the ease with which, you know, we can tour all summer, play festivals, you know, not have to think about it. That at its most basic for us is, you know, is a big thing. But, you know, fundamentally it's I don't know. There's a lot to say about it, but for us, we just think it's really sad. You know, we were very much in support of remaining, and it's not a happy result for us. But in other things, I think should be changed about the world. I think they should make a Twix bar with 3 sticks in it. What about you guys?
I think for 2 seconds each day, just at random, just gravity's turned off. I'd also change Dan and Will's pessimism about my idea. That's what I changed.
Woody's just potentially killed everyone on the planet with his make it better. I think we know where Woody's coming from.
Oh my God! No, don't make.
Yeah, that's how hard the questions are.
No,
We take it back on you.
It's me asking the questions. No.
Who's been your favourite band so far at the festival?
Here, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, no way! How was it? What's your favourite Red Hot Chili Peppers song?
Oh my God, that's a tough one. I would say
There's so many good ones on there.
maybe Sir Psycho Sexy.
Oh, that's Woody's favourite. Nice choice. And what their new album? What would you rate it out of 10?
I rated it 7 out of 10.
7. Okay.
Yeah, but back to your album.
Okay.
There will be a song called The Currents on
Yes.
this one. What is this one about?
It's just about water and raisins and any other dried grapefruit, sultanas, raisins. It's so the Currents is about it's just basically it's about wherever you are, you know, if it's at the pub or like watching the news, it's about people who are using the podium they have or you know or whatever audience they have that are listening to kind of say things that are divisive and hateful and negative, and how, you know, from our perspective, you can be hearing this stuff and just being like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, how can you actually, in 2016, how can you say that out loud? You know, and that could be anything. But, you know, there's a lot of people around at the moment who are being given a mouthpiece and a big platform to say stuff that, you know, personally, I and I'm sure we find quite abhorrent. And I guess the song is just, it's a pop song, but it's kind of just, it's just about, when you hear that kind of stuff, the desire to want to get the hell away from it and just, you know, I don't know. It's just about complete exasperation, I think.
I guess Enemy said that after your Glastonbury gig that you are basically amazing on stage, and you keep coming back to Poland, I think, quite often. What do you find so special about your Polish fans?
They are fucking amazing, amazing.
You guys are great off the stage. As a crowd, generally, you guys are just insane. And obviously we're not just saying it because we're here, but generally whenever we get asked, you know, like whose fans are the best or craziest, or where have you been to have the best response, and we always say Poland, because you guys, you like to party, I guess.
I think we were thanks. We were so like overwhelmed by how loud the crowd was when we first played our first show in Poland, and everybody knew all the words, and we were kind of, I don't think we were expecting it, so we walked out on stage and we're just like, oh my god, this is amazing. And everyone was like jumping up and down and dancing, and we're lucky, like at our gigs, people kind of move around quite a lot and people sing along, but it, you know, it was like a whole new level. So you know, we're really lucky in Poland to just have a very loyal fan base who kind of really care, and that's, you know, for us as a band, that's amazing.